Good morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Saturday. It's sunny, partially cloudy. It's going to be mid-70s today. It's fall and it is wonderful. This is what I signed up for. Let's see, I've been busy, and so I'm glad it's a slow down Saturday for me. Let's see, where am I even at? I have no idea. So I left you all hanging, opening the presents in the last video. I apologize for that. What I did is I forgot to stop recording when I finished, and I didn't discover that for like a half an hour. So I had a half an hour of nothing, but the first part of it was me opening stuff, and so yeah. That creates a very big file, and then that very big file for me to put it from the car to my laptop, that took, I don't know, probably half an hour just to get that file to the laptop. And then once it's on the laptop, it has to render inside of Movie Maker, and man, that took like 2 hours, so there was no way that portion was making the video, so I just did something else. So that's why it's delayed. And you'll see that next. And I had to go into town yesterday. And there is a house for the cats behind me. But I also stopped by the P.O. box and more stuff. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I've never experienced anything like this. This is just a kindness explosion, contagious helping. I don't know what you call it, but you guys are all awesome. You are all awesome. So let's look at the footage from previously where I was opening stuff, and then we'll come back and I'll finish up the video here. And you'll have to wait on the house for the cats. I almost said it. Have to wait on that for the next video. There's just so much going on at Bobblehead Homestead. It's awesome. Okay, no name on the card, so thank you. This is Chick Starter, crumbles for chicks. Very cool. As I have 4 little, when were you guys born? August 2nd, so you're a month and a half old. You're coming up on 2 months old. Yeah, those 4 with number 2 are right there. So I have been going through the starter feed, and I got more plans. I got that incubator and I got more plans. Thank you for the Chick Starter. Okay, no name with this one, but this is oh yes, these are flathead Phillips wood screws. Thank you. I'm going through these things right and left out here, building chicken coops and brooders and all kinds of stuff. Yes, wonderful. And these things are, you know, getting a big box like this is really where you save the money. Trying to get them, you know, $2 or $3 at a time, it's just not worth it. So thank you. These will be appreciated by everything around here as I attempt to build some stuff. Okay, this one is, this goes with something else that's coming later, but, so I'll save the surprise. What's going on over there? Bob and Fifi, are you chasing the chicks? Interrupted. Interrupted. So what do we got here is aluminum foil tape. As I lose the bag. Good for HVAC, ducts, insulation, and more. Yep, this is like 150 feet of tape. So yeah, lots of different uses for this. Lots of them. Okay, thank you. All right, this little box, they're from two different people according to these cards. I'm not exactly sure, but this is great. This is great. This is a USB card, and I think there's SD cards in there too. Is that a card reader? Yeah, it's a USB. You can't see any of this. USB card reader, and I think there are two SD cards in there. So I've got that little MP3 player now, and oh man, and all of my music was like an M4A format, and I thought I had converted everything to MP3 before, but if I did, I must have lost those files years ago. I used to have an iPod, and so anyway, yeah, I'm having to convert all of my music to MP3 so I can play it on my little thing, and there's no easy way to do it. You got to use iTunes, and I've got Windows 7, and it's just no fun. But yeah, cool. They've got the micro SD thingy, and that's what goes into the little MP3 player. So yeah, and actually my truck stereo, I put a cheapo car stereo in there, but it has an SD slot. So I can, yeah. Not to mention using it with the video camera, and oh yeah, I will definitely have a lot of use for this. And then we got something in here too. Alright, this is another one. Just different brand. Kingston. It's 16 gigs. So, oh yeah. And now I can, well, I've got different varieties of music. And like when I sleep at night, I like sleeping with, you know, more classical or light jazz playing. And so now I can put all my, you know, my driving tunes can be on one. My going to sleep tunes can be on another. My working around the yard tunes can be on another one. This is awesome. This is just awesome. And I imagine the micro SD card goes in there, and so this makes it easy to plug into my laptop and do all that stuff. This is wonderful. Thank you. And the last thing I've got is this box. You guys are just always hopping and skipping and jumping everywhere. It's number 2 in our little brood. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, man. I'm going outside all the time at night. All the time at night. A rechargeable flashlight. And a bright one, too. Especially now that I've got the chickens over there. But, you know, I'm going outside all the time at night. So, and these are bright. You can charge it with a USB cable. So, and I've got an outlet charger thing. So, yes, I've been wanting a rechargeable flashlight. Because the one I have uses 3 AA batteries. And I do not like buying batteries. And I've got rechargeable AA's, but those they only last like 4 or 5 days till you have to recharge them. They're getting old. I still have the charger with it. But anyway, perfect. I will be using this every night, multiple times, and I love that it's rechargeable, so I don't have to worry about batteries. Thank you. I didn't even read the card. And that's one thing I should mention. I don't know how to do this. Cool, this is all the way from the other side of the pond. Thank you. Oh yeah. But I want to say everybody's name and say thank you, and I'm just not, you know, unless I know them personally or they're a public person, you know, like with a YouTube channel or something like that. I don't want to upset everybody. Or anybody, I mean, and so I'm just leaving names out of it, and I guess I just figure that's I don't know what the best policy is, but that's the one I'm doing. And okay, stop sending me stuff. That's how I solve this. Stop sending me stuff. I'm supposed to be a minimalist here. I'm just kidding. These are all thoughtful and useful, and you know, they're not you know, like luxurious items that are, you know, whatever. They're very helpful and useful and will help improve my life. You know, even those memory cards, there's so much stuff I can do with those that it makes shuffling stuff around a lot easier. So those are going to be cool, and yeah, it's all cool. So thank you very much. I will I don't know what to say. This has just been all incredible. I'm speechless. Take her easy, everybody. But wait, there's more! Holy cow! Holy cow! In an effort to keep this under a half an hour, I better get going, and I've already opened them so that I can save time. Okay, first we have, there's no note or anything in here. Cool. These are Energizer Rechargeables. I don't know how long I have had these. Oh, wow. Probably a good decade I've been using Energizer Rechargeables. But they are, my originals are getting 10 years old and they just aren't holding a charge like they used to. But I'm not being paid by Energizer or anything, but I would definitely vouch for their rechargeable batteries. They have lasted me so long and saved me from buying those big packs, and I'm just not a big fan of batteries like that. So these are, you know, they go in everything. My mouse, my flashlights, I can't think offhand, but yeah, these are great. Thank you. Okay, nothing on the note, just like the information, but thank you. Oh, and oh, yeah, yes there is. Okay. Thank you. I don't know if I should say the name. I've already done it. Anyway. More screws! And I think these are 2.5 inches. So these are a different size than the other ones. But yes, yes. I've got projects to do and the screws to do it. These will keep me busy for a while. Oh wow, I'm glad I thought of sticking these on my list thing. Alright, this is the second part of a gift that I unwrapped in the first half of this video, and this is, oh, and that gift was aluminum like duct tape, and this is pipe wrap insulation. Foil back, no itch, natural cotton pipe wrap insulation. This will come in very handy, very handy. Maybe not this winter, but as I plan my future cabin, definitely useful. This mobile home, well, for one, it's not heated, so I only heat the one room, so the rest of it is you know, ambient temperature. Let's see, and for me to insulate all of my pipes, or you know, people have suggested heat tape, it would have to go from the kitchen sink. I'd have to heat tape both lines back to the back corner where the hot water heater is. So those would have to be heat taped, and then also the drainage from the kitchen sink all the way out back behind the mobile home. So that would just be way too much to try to do, because the insulation is all gone under there. And hey, I'm finally getting cock-a-doodle-dooed by a wild berry. Yeah, the mobile home is not heated, so it's just gonna be, if it gets below freezing here, I'll just my pipes just freeze, and that's just how it is. That's how it was last year. 2 days, and then I think one more day a few weeks later they froze for a few hours. But I just deal with it, plan ahead and deal with it. So I'll have plenty of water on hand to make sure all my critters have water, and I have enough for myself. And you know, if the power were to go out or something like that, I've got relatives in Russellville in an emergency situation, so I'm not really worried about the winter here. And it doesn't get that cold. It'll get down into the high 20s at night sometimes. And then last year we had a few days where it did get below freezing, like 32 for a couple days at a time. But other than that, it's mostly in the mid 30s at night, and you know, mid to high 40s during the day over the winter. I don't get a lot of wind here. I've got a, you know, almost 3,000 foot tall mountain to my north, and 2,000 foot mountains from my southeast to my southwest, and I'm in a nice little valley here, so my climates are mild. You never know, though. You never know. And this is going to be a half an hour long video, isn't it? Let's get to the next one. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a flash drive, USB flash drive, low profile. Those things are tiny, and I'll just show you. This is my cheapo car stereo. I bought this on the internet. It's like $30. I got it way back when I got my Dodge Neon, which I don't even know how long ago that would have been. 7-8 years ago. Anyway, it's got a USB port and an SD card port. Well, the USBs were cheaper, so I was buying like the 4 gigabyte USB drives to use in my stereo, and it didn't hold all my music, and I kept breaking them off because they'll stick out a little ways, and you know, you're clumsy and you hit it, and I broke 3 of my USB sticks in there. So the low profile is great. I won't break it. But it's got a little SD card slot too. So now I got choices, and I can put, sorry, my hand starts shaking. So now, like, if I'm in the mood for jazz, I can have jazz on one, classic rock on another one. I can have all my folk and old country music on one. I can have, you know, well, you know, more upbeat classic rock on one, and more slower classic rock on another one, and I've just got so many choices. So this is awesome. So it might not seem like a huge deal, but you know, it's kind of a luxury. The radio stations here are horrible. And every time I leave the Homestead, if I go to Russellville, I'm going to be on the road 2 hours that day. So if I go into Boonville, that's, you know, a good hour, 10, hour, 20 minutes that I'll be on the road that day. So I just enjoy music, and I enjoy hearing. I've got, you know, a big selection of them. So and I was getting so tired of the 4 gigabyte USB drive that I had in there. So I've already got an SD card in there. I already showed you that. So I'm in the process of converting my files into MP3s so that radio can recognize them. And I'm already listening to tunes that I haven't heard in years because they weren't on my little USB drive. So it's awesome. Oh yes. Okay, now we got a box. All right. Coffee. A big old thing of coffee. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I am, you know, I love my coffee. What can I say? I gotta have it. And this is a huge supply for me. Instead of, you know, buying, I hate buying these big things. So I end up buying the smaller ones, you know, for $3 at a time. Actually, $1. I've been getting a lot of my coffee from the Dollar Tree and Dollar General. They have those little packs that are $1. It comes out to, let's see, what are they? I think they're 8 ounce. No, they're 6 ounces. So it comes out to $2 for 12 ounces versus the stuff like at Walmart, which is $3 for 12 ounces. Anyway, I love my coffee. And also, I'm about half done with my first one, but more honey from Jerome B. Farm, Newcastle, Oklahoma. Link to his channel. Jerome B. Farm. I got another one of these. He sent me way back. So, oh yes, loving the honey. I don't know what to say about all this. I really don't. This is unbelievable to me. Thank you. I can't believe how many generous, supportive, positive, you know, encouraging, so many adjectives. You're all magnanimous. That's a good one that's not often used. But I just can't say thank you enough. And all these things are doing little or big or huge improvements to the situation here. So I can't say thank you enough. One last thing. It's a little brown egg. Vicki Lawrence gave me her first egg. So now I've got 5 laying hens. I might need a new, no, they all go, it doesn't matter. You could have 10 nesting boxes in there and they're all going to want to go in the same one. So that's one thing about chickens, although not all chickens are the same. But so yeah, those 2 nesting boxes will be fine. I'm rambling and going on and on and on. Thank you. My next video will be, I have no idea. I can't lift this house for the cats off the truck by myself. So, and I don't plan on going anywhere for a few days. So we'll see how that happens. I might be able to get it off by myself with some MacGyver engineering, but then I have to get it over there. But so I don't know if that thing will be in the next video or not. Take her easy, everybody, and thank you.